as you can see here, at the all-sky camera, the sky is clear. You can see we don't have that usual greenish tint. It's more darker, a bit more darker, and kind of more bluish because of the moon. If it wasn't the moon, this is those kind of nights that I love. Cold nights, it's very cold outside. Finally it arrived, the cold here. And if it wasn't for the moon, we could have here a black background of the sky. I love those nights to capture objects and to do EAA and also visual. But as we don't have, I'm pointing to northeast, where the here below will be, this is the Big Dipper, northeast, and it's supposed to be here the radiant of the QUADRANTIDs. The QUADRANTIDs are one of the last meteor shower for a while. The next one will be in some months away from now. So we will be pointing, even with the moon, we will be pointing to the region to see if we have luck. However, as we usually don't have that great luck, who knows? I have the 18 outside to capture something and to test the new position of my stereozonan nexus, the focal reducer and coma corrector, which will be great. Now, remember that I want to capture all the events. We never know. If one event, this is the universe working, so we never know what we can expect. We know more or less, but there are always unpredictable situations. So if one day or one night something weird or spectacular happen, I want to make sure that I'm here with you to capture it, at least during my timeline of life and during the live stream. Okay, so I will from now point, if no clouds in the sky, of course, I will point and cover all the events that I can, meteors and everything. Let me check the sound again, just to make sure if everything... Yes, it's fine. It's over. It's over, that problem. Yeah, sound okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, it's over. Finally, I did it. Perseverance always pay. Who could say that was that hardware stuff? Maybe. We will see. I will connect the platform with the 8-inch and we will see. It was one of you that actually made my brain, trigger my brain, when you talked about the last live stream. It was bad, and you talked about, I think it was John Boyley, talked about the drivers, and I start thinking in that stuff of the drivers, and I remember that hardware has some sound drivers. I returned to Amazon, so it's on the way back home. Yes, it's cloudy everywhere. Let me check the weather, because that's very important. Today we will be good. It's windy outside and cold, but no clouds today. I want to have the window here, because in case something happens, it will be recorded at the right time of the event. Yes, no clouds here. No clouds. We are covered here, south of Spain and Portugal, and Africa. We are near Africa. Only United States, Latin America also bad. North of Europe. We are lucky. We are lucky here. We have some reflections here because of the moon. For the ones that don't know how this works, the all sky camera. Here you see some reflections. Let me increase the gain a bit. Here. Stefan Bell, welcome. Any tips for viewing the Mars polar ice cap with an 8-inch Dob, please? Just grab your eyepiece. I like to watch it with my 9mm, and a night like today, but with a good scene like today, I like to watch with also with a 2x Barlow. So the 9mm gets 4.5mm. High magnification with my 8-inch or my 12-inch, and possibly with 3.5mm. After the live stream I usually go a bit. It's too cold outside, I don't know, we'll see. A 6mm, great. You will see the polar caps. Gianni, benvenuto from Italy. 10-inch Dobsonian truss from Italy. Another one with a Dobsonian power.
Dobsonian power.
I remember you for the ones that just entered the stream. We are streaming from the south of Europe. From here.
Planet Earth. Continent Europe. Country Portugal. Region Algarve. 37 latitude Bortle 5.
Never do updates if you are going to do something important. Yes, I don't have the updates during the live streams. But this was not an update. It was an hardware. It was a Stream Deck. I had something here. I will show you what's the problem. Look, this. I had this here. You see, with some buttons. This is great to work in a computer, because you assign hotkeys to each button. It's very nice. Oh, this is full of crap. And it was with drivers, audio drivers and stuff that was messing my computer. Since I bought it, problems arrive. So, back to Amazon. I see one guy using a Skywatcher Evo Guide 50 and Astro camera to live stack. Can I change for a 60mm finder scope? Well, you can. You can. Cheers, Stefan. Yes, this is a good sign. This blue tinge, well, it's bluish because of the moon. But it's a sign that the sky is clear, cold and clear. "10-inch Bresser Dob on the mail." Great. Congratulations for your new Dobsonian telescope and welcome to the club. I mean, the Dobsonian Power Club.
Dobsonian power.
We probably will have also the community pictures later.
Community pictures.
And I have news for you, but it will be later in the stream also. I don't know, I don't think so. It was the device firmware from the beginning. Or maybe an update, I don't know. Those stuff. Thank you, welcome. Welcome your friend here. It's welcome. Okay, let's connect the telescope outside. It's supposed to be here. We have here, this is the Big Dipper. You see the triangle here, and then the body. This is the Big Dipper. So the quadrantids are here below. And they will be rising. The peak of the quadrantids will start at 4 o'clock in the morning. I will not be streaming, of course, until 5 o'clock in the morning. Unless something very strong happen. Imagine that during the live stream we start watching a meteor shower, a strong meteor shower, because one of the characteristics of this meteor shower, the quadrantids, is short and strong. It's not so popular, but it's short and strong. Short in time and strong. And there are years that we have some great views of many meteors exploding. I don't know, who knows, we never know, so we will be pointing. In case that happens, I'm crazy enough to be here all night long, but it has to worth it, of course. Good night, Carlos. Bem-vindo. Just ordered a cheap ZWO camera. Was tired of messing with cell phone adapters and 35mm bulk. Now for that challenge. Congratulations. This is what I have to say to you. Actually, it's the right choice. The smartphone is good to start, and also a DSLR, even better. But it's a matter of time until you want to do something better. A bit like everything, no? So I will open another shark cup. Remember, the ones that have social networks, to follow me, just search Dobsonian Power. I'm the only one. Dobsonian Power in all the most important networks. And follow me there. Actually, we are streaming directly to Facebook, to Twitch, and to Twitter. Okay, let's test. I will tell you, for the ones that just joined, I will tell you my hack in this telescope. The telescope outside is the 8-inch Dobsonian telescope, a classic telescope from GSO, rebranded by TS Optics, over this equatorial platform. It's as simple as this, the setup, with a ZWO camera, which has a large field of view, is very, very nice. For me, the best relationship, quality and price to the Dobsonian telescopes. Okay, now I have inserted in the camera this. This is a great tool for Newtonians, but expensive. This is a focal reducer with comma corrector, which means will turn this Dobsonian telescope into a faster telescope. Instead of f6, the original focal length of this telescope, it will be working at f4.5, so much faster. Also, it will increase the field of view that already is big of the ZWO camera. The thing is, to do this, to work with this Nexus in this telescope, I had to move the mirror of the telescope up, further away inside the tube, the OTA, the optical tube assembly. And now I ordered larger knobs. I replaced the collimation knobs. I will be doing a video about that. Subscribe to this channel if you are interested to know more about these telescopes, and stay tuned because I will be uploading a video with this job. It's very easy to do. Anybody can do in the Dobsonian. You just have to change the springs for stiffer ones and also the knobs. 55mm knobs, M6. 6 knobs work for everything. 3 for locking knobs and 3 for collimation knobs, which in practical means are all collimation knobs. Because the locking knobs will also mess the collimation or change. And now I will test it. Probably I will have to focus. And the only thing you will have at the end, of course, to collimate the telescope. To have this properly collimated, which I have. But the good news with stiffer springs, much stiffer, now the collimation holds for months. Yes, it needs focusing, and also look how much darker it's the background today, not greenish. It's a shame the moon. I will connect the platform outside and then we'll see what we are going to see. What's happening with the telescope? What's happening here? What's happening here? With the telescope and the camera? You don't know? It's the moon. But out of focus. You see the large field of view it has? With the moon, I have to focus, it will be smaller. Well, it works. I tested on the moon right now to see if I had back focus. You can see how large is the field of view now with the ZWO camera, and also the stairs on the Nexus in an 8-inch Dobsonian. Thanks, Quasar. Yes, give a like. Meanwhile, yes, it's windy. Give a like to the channel to help to spread it to the world. The views of the sky at the left for the ones that just joined. We are pointing to the QUADRANTID's meteor shower to see if we have luck here. This is the Big Dipper here, starting to rise, and the QUADRANTIDs are below. So if anything happens, we'll be here. And at the right, we are testing and focusing on the moon. It's 90% of brightness now, the moon. Yes, it's windy. It's windy here. And a good thing of the 8-inch comparing to the 12-inch, it's the resistance that it has to the wind. The 8-inch is much more sensitive to the wind. I'm changing the exposure. This is with 1.33 milliseconds. That's how we do lucky imaging. Yes, and don't forget, if you don't have light pollution, don't forget the Telrad. It's more important than the finder. In lower light pollution, like mine. This is Portal 5. You are watching a sky. It's a good night today, except for the moon. The moon washed the sky a bit, otherwise it will be dark. Much darker. Hey Birdman! Happy New Year! I haven't submitted pictures lately because I bought a wide field refractor and now use my mount in equatorial mode most of the time. I still watch the streams though. Birdman Cat Daddy, you can send us. I don't discriminate any telescopes. I have here loads of different setups and people send me the pictures. Send me please a picture of your setup and also pictures that you start making with it. I will place here in a ticker how can you participate in our community pictures. This is a section that we have here. It's not a contest. It's only you that send me pictures and I show them to the world and we compare the different setups and how they work. This helps also people that are thinking in buying a new telescope to have a better sense in real time of the different setups and results, because the same telescope with a different camera or a different mount can retrieve different results. So we have a section that it's the
Community Pictures.
And to participate, just read the ticker below and make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are almost at 5,000 subscribers. It's not very important, the subscription, but in the case of the live streams it is, because you will be notified when I'm live. And for you to know, I'm investing more and more in the live streams. It's genuine, it's pure astronomy in real time. I love it. To be with you, to contact with you, and all together in real time with the good and the bad things all exposed. No fake here. I think it is, but more to the north. The north, it's where we can see better. So Birdman Cat Daddy, send us the pictures of your new refractor. We will be pleased to show it to the world. Also send me a fancy picture of your setup. I also do that. You only have to send me once the picture of the setup. Then when I show your pictures, I also show the setup for the people to have a better feeling of what you are using to the picture. M81, let me see. Let's see Stellarium. This is warming up. Let's see Stellarium. Hold on. While I search, I will just place here. Hold on. The stairs on the Nexus. Okay. It's here. I will place 2 links to buy the Arizona Nexus. Here I will pin it. One for Europe, another one from United States. And I will also place here a link to a video that you watch later that I have of the Arizona Nexus, very interesting for you to understand how it works. Hold on. It's a very good video. And you can learn in the video the right back focus, how to install, and the calculations to know if your telescope can handle it. For instance, my 8-inch that I have outside can't handle the stairs on the Nexus. I had to move the mirror forward, which is super easy to do and inexpensive. This is the stairs on the Nexus. Hold on. The video. I will pin it. M81. I'm watching in Stellarium. Ah, the bolts, no? Yes, the bolts. The bolts, it's at altitude 41 already. It's a good altitude. Look. Yes, we can go there. And besides, it's near the quadrantids, so it will be nice. Okay, so we do Control 1. I don't want to place Stellarium here because I want to keep tracking of any possible meteor. So I will have to point there. Bose Galaxy. So it's here. I will point a Telrad here. The triangle. It's a bit up. Triangle, it's here. It's here. The Bose Galaxy, actually I think we can see it more or less here. No, we can't. No, it's here. Okay, let's see if I can see the stars. I will point more or less there and we'll see. So, it's time to
Start hopping.
I can't see the stars. Let's reset this. Wrong camera. I can't see the... I only see this star, I think the brighter one, because of the moon. Let's open again shortcut. What's happening with shortcut? There's always something during the live streams. Come on, shortcut. No. Don't want to open. Found... no. It's an update, no. Shortcut again. If it doesn't open now, I will have to close this one and reopen it. Yes. Seems there's a problem here. Close camera. Maybe because it's in another monitor. No problems. Yeah, maybe because it's in another monitor. 1 294. And another one, yes. There's always something to mess with us. I forgot to do something. To refocus on the star. I don't want it to be focused on the moon. The telescope, I mean. Okay. I will point first to a bright star. Look how perfect it is. Yeah. Serious. Let's see where we are. Let's solve. Here. Ray, did you manage to do the plate solve to install everything? And Antonio Cortes? I think I'm not near the object. More or less. Yes, I am. So the telescope, it's pointing here. Here. And the Bose Galaxy, it's here. So I have to. I will change for the camera. No, it's here, the boats. So I will have to move to the left and up. Yes, I'm far away from... Okay, hold on. Let's solve again. Let's see. Almost there. Almost there. 1, 2, 3. Or maybe I do one screen to the right and then I go down and we catch the cigar galaxy and then the bolts. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1. Okay. Let's see. Let's solve again. I think I saw this galaxy, but it's small. Hey, what's this? Okay, up. Too much. We'll do the trick here. See a galaxy there. Here. Could it be the Garland galaxy? Yes, it's the Garland galaxy. We are near. It's a faint galaxy. That galaxy has 10.3 magnitude. Exercise. It's good. Now let's life stack this. Ten seconds. Threshold 7. Bilateral and sharp mask. Auto color, auto stretch. Ooh, it's the moon. It's the moon. Let's take the enhancement off. I don't want to. I want to keep tracking the meteors in case we have luck. Let me see if I can adjust without. All messed up. The color is. It's the moon. It's all bluish. Let me reset the color. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's wait a bit. Let's wait a bit. Now, something interesting about the quadrantids I want to show you. Let me see the chat. Hey Madzif, welcome. Yes, the 482 has a decent pixel size for a Dobsonian. Yes. 0.9. Yes, with imagine with a focal reducer, you will get spot on the pixel scale. Look who's talking. The two guys that have all the telescopes that you can have. Jason, what are you talking about? The difference between what? The last time we captured it, it's much larger, the field of view now. Well, a bit larger. We can capture relaxing and capturing the both galaxies. Thank you, Phil. That's the way to go. Be a student. Be always a student. Madzif, but you know what? You know how to deal with it. You go to the snow, having fun. .8, it's not small. Not well, it's smaller than mine. Mine has 6.4, if I'm not wrong. But comparing with others, cheaper ones. No. Only for Barlow with a camera. Only for planets. Look, a meteor. You saw? A huge one. I'm always tracking. This is a averted vision to EAA. Averted vision, for the ones that don't know, is something that we do visually. Instead of looking through an eyepiece to the center of the object, imagine that you center in this galaxy. Instead, this is the eyepiece here. And you are watching this galaxy here. Instead of looking straight to the center, you look around and you play with the eyes around, and that's called averted vision. What it does, something that I can't explain because I don't know how to explain. It has to be with our human vision, our eyes. Our eyes can capture these details better with the averted vision. It's something that we always say to the people that we invite to watch through an eyepiece, and they tell, I'm watching nothing, just a faint fuzzy. Well, do averted vision. Try to not to fix the eye to the center of the object and try to get it around. And one eyepiece that I love, or different eyepieces that I love to do that, are those eyepieces like the 9mm that I have from Explore Scientific, which has a huge field of view, 100 degrees. This one, 100 degrees field of view. This one from APM has 110 degrees field of view, but as it is 3.5mm, it's too magnified. It's harder to have that sensation. But with this one, we can do that averted vision more efficiently, and also at the same time have the spacewalk effect, which is that immersion that you feel watching through an eyepiece. I love that kind of views. Some people prefer plossals that have smaller field of view, very tight. I don't like. I have plossals, but I almost don't use them. Imagine a 2-inch with 100 degrees. It's the best experience visually with a Dobsonian, in my opinion, of course. Yes, it's the best. It's the best one, Fred. You, two Dobsonians. Let me control the. Let me adjust this. Time to adjust a bit. The moon is blowing everything. But even with the moon at 90%, notice how good we can, even like that, we can have the image. This, I'm trying to control this vignetting, that in a while will disappear. But the moon is blowing the core of the galaxies. Nothing I can do. Announcement. Can no. It's orangish. Let's wait a bit more. This is only with 3 minutes. This is ignoring a lot, I don't know why. Let me check. It's the filter probably. Let me increase the filter to get it faster. Wait. We have many 7s here. 7, 7, 7, 7. That with a threshold of 8. This is the size of the stars, basically, more or less that. In a while we get rid of this vignetting. Let me see the meteors. We caught one huge meteor. I don't know if you saw. I think it was the biggest meteor this year in a camera, in a live stream. Ah, okay. Yes. Thank you, Rita. Give a like to this live stream to spread it, to help to spread it all over the world. We have people from every parts of the planet Earth. And by the way, we are watching the sky directly from the south of Europe, Algarve, Portugal, Iberian Peninsula.
Planet Earth, continent Europe, country Portugal, region Algarve, 37 latitude, Bortle 5.
The thing, Fred, with the binning, I don't like to bin because you lose the resolution. For instance, imagine that I want to capture just this galaxy. I have a large field of view to a small galaxy with this setup. I prefer to use this, the region of interest. You lower here, capture area. You lower and you get a smaller area, but you don't lose resolution. You win in the frame rate also, but you don't lose the resolution. The camera will only work with this part of the sensor. So it's a much better choice. Remember that. Now it's accepting every frames. We check the histogram. Like this it's a bit harder, but yeah, the moon, they are orangish. This camera, especially with a large field of view of the stairs on the Nexus, will always have vignetting. The way to deal with it, I deal in the simple way is to wait and manage the histogram, and the most efficient way, but it takes more time and it's a cumbersome. It's to do flats. It's a cumbersome to do flats. I can't. In cameras and in general in astronomy, we know that you pay what you get what you pay. Yeah, I don't like. We lose resolution. If you zoom, you lose resolution. If you use the region of interest, the resolution is the same here. By the way, let me zoom a bit. This is so orange because of the moon. 90% moon is almost full moon. We are watching in almost full moon. It's something to consider. Yes, it's an easy solution though. In some situations it will help, of course. It depends. Marcin from Facebook. It's the first live stream of 2023. The first of many, because I will be streaming at least once a week if the weather allows, and if the weather is fine, more than once a week I will be streaming for sure. I love to live stream with you and to be in touch. It's real-time views, real people, in real time. In my channel, your channel, our channel. It's a good choice. There are better choices, but they are super expensive. The most interesting thing I don't know. It depends of the. Sometimes even look when Elon Musk start releasing the, for instance, recently, the Starlinks, the first night, the first group of Starlinks, they were a lot, and I was outside, and the feeling was amazing because I didn't know that were the Starlinks, and so many suddenly appear, and I thought, what the is that? What is this? And my brain blew. I was with a telescope, I was setting up the telescope, I couldn't watch right away, and I was just looking at the sky. I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't call my wife, because if I were calling my wife, I lose the views. I don't know, it looked to me like the stars were moving, then they looked like UFO, then I start thinking rational and maybe satellites, and then I was googling, and it was the first satellites. But meteors, I saw beautiful meteors, which I think they are amazing because they are so close to our eyes. To see a meteor explode in front of our eyes unexpectedly, that's the beauty of it. I don't know, it depends. In general, I watch the sky since I am a kid, even without telescopes. And I'm in love with the sky. As you, probably. Of course. Ah, okay, Ray. Yes, United States I saw in the satellite. It's awful. Arizona. Of course, it's all a matter of budget. But the Newtonians or the Dobsonians I have, if we don't count with the stars on the Nexus that we don't need really for these views, it's better with the stars on them. But if we don't count, it's 1,000 euros for the what I have outside. Well, it was cheaper. I bought this, I think, about 300 euros or something. This from the platform from less than 1,000. Now it's 1,000 and maybe a bit more. And this I paid, I think it was about 500 or 600, and now it costs 100. Notice that when they have promotions, offers and price reduced in cameras, you almost don't see, I never saw, a reduction in the price of the ZWO-294. That means something. Thinking that. Unless it's a general ZWO, all cameras in promotion. But when you see offers in cameras, usually the ZWO-294 is never there. Never. It's very rare. At least what I saw. Because they sell it a lot. And there's nothing really with such a difference now in the market that we can say, no, I want to buy this one, it's more or less the same price, and it does much better job than the 294. It's nothing there with that characteristics. Yes, the thing is only moon. It's bad here. It affects more the darkness. Because the sky is transparent today. It's the darkness. We can see that it's transparent because it's not green. Usually with bad seeing and bad darkness, also with the moon, it will turn greenish here and here also. But we can see here the effect of the moon in the galaxies. Yes, I always use not a light pollution. I'm using... Actually, I'm using... Yes. Let me see the filter that I'm... Yes, I'm using a soft light... A very, very soft light pollution filter. It's the Bader Neodymium. Now I have this setup, the Arizona Nexus with the Bader Neodymium, and I will use in both telescopes, the 12-inch and the 8-inch. I just have to... I don't have to change nothing now. That's why I changed also the setup. And to give you better views. It's the Bader Neodymium Moon and Sky filter. It's soft. From Bader. Oh, I have no idea of second-hand deals in Portugal. But here from Portugal, you can, and Spain, inside Europe, if you buy, for instance, to AstroArt Finland, our sponsor, you can find good deals. Sometimes the prices fluctuate, of course. They are not constant. But if you notice it, sometimes they lower the price in some products. You have to be on track. And it's worth it. Hey Martin! So long! Happy 2023! Martin, Martin, you have to send us pictures from your Schmidt category to our community pictures. Martin has a great Schmidt category. I think it's an 11. No, it's an 11 inch or 8. I don't remember. You have to send us pictures for us to watch here in the community pictures. We are watching. I saw already. I will try to make a clip or something from the replay of this live stream. At least I saw here a huge meteor. Huge. We are waiting to see if something happens. Who knows? This is unpredictable. It's not the 8 and the 10. I have. Look, for the ones that are joining us. I have outside. You can see here at the left, it's capturing the meteor shower. We captured already a huge meteor. Huge, exploding here, right at the middle. I'm pointing right to the right space in the sky. Right point. And at the left is only in a tripod, this camera, ZWO-224, with an all-sky lens. This lens is not the original lens that came with that camera, but it's very similar. But it's small with a small field of view. It's better for meteors, and it's infrared corrective. It's better, and it's inexpensive. $20 it cost me. I have links of all my gear and all my materials, almost all, at the description. I only have links at the description of all my videos and live streams of things that I use and that I like to use, that I bought or I would buy. Some things it's my sponsor, but that I recommend. I will never sell you, it's not selling, but never recommend you something that I don't like. Never. And at the right, here, we are capturing the Bode's Galaxy, here, and the Cigar Galaxy at the same time, here, with the telescope 8-inch Dobsonian, classic GSO telescope, over an equatorial platform to track the sky. This moves to track the sky. Then, during an hour, after an hour I have to restart it. By the way, let me check, because when it stops this green turns red. It will reject everything. For now it's working. It's still on. And also a ZWO camera 294, which we were talking about, and also a stereo on the Nexus, coma corrector and focal reducer. 8" exactly. Hey Adam, welcome back and Happy New Year. We will have for sure a 2023 a great year. Just turn off the TV and you will see a better year. Although we have a problem here, because I was in the community tab of our channel. I released the poll asking you, are you positive for your 2023 in general? For your 2023. And the rule of 80-20 applied here. 80% said yes and 20% said no. The 80-20 rule. So those 20% turn that negativity in positivity. It's all on your mind. Believe me. Yes, that's how I started with the ZWO. And look, I'm still using it. Now it's working right now, here at the left. So it's not waste of money, because even that you want to upgrade, imagine, if you follow my path, it's EAA to watch. This is what we are doing today at the right and at the left. It's EAA, electronically assisted astronomy. We are watching the sky in real time, at the left and at the right. And I just take a snapshot and that's it, a quick astrophotography. But even that you want to follow the astrophotography high level path, that camera, that first camera, the 224, will be very useful, because if you will be up leveling it, you will want to guide, and it's a very useful guide camera. So you can use the new camera, for instance, the ZWO 294, and also at the same time as a guiding camera, and also as an all-sky camera. So I think it's a good investment. It's not too risky. It's cheap, the 224. It's a mistake for the ones that don't want to spend money, and they have it. If you have the money, go straight away to the 294 if you can. Otherwise, it's a mistake in my opinion. But it's a good start, yes, of course, not so expensive. Ah, okay, Jason. It's crucial. It's not crucial because you can work with that, but it's very important, I think. Hey, Red Eye. Hi, Edlun. They are. I will show you the community pictures in a while, you will see. We have all kinds of people here. All different but all equal. Good night, Astronomo. Buy a ZWO. Go straight to the best. ZWO, Astro camera. Don't buy a DSLR. Only unless you have already one. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. Or unless you love to do daylight pictures and photograph and stuff. There's people that like it. But to astrophotography, it's the NDAA ZWO. It's a safe choice. Happy New Year, Pedro! Bem-vindo! From Portugal. Portugal. Let us know and send us the picture, Kevin. For us to watch here and talk about it. It may help some people. It's a difficult product to choose for many people. Let me adjust the histogram here. No, it's clipping too much. It's the moon. We can't get rid of the moon wash. I think I will do like this and accept that the moon is here. And there's nothing to do with it. It will be like this. But hey, even with the moon, 90%, almost full moon, we are watching the sky. It's very hard to push the details when the moon is up. And probably on Saturday, the full moon, I think it's on Friday. I will be streaming if weather allows on. Actually, I will tell you later because I will stream also. Not only on Saturday, I will stream also tomorrow. I will tell you later. The members know more or less because I tell everything to the members. But this is recent. Yes, I have it. I have. Yes, you sent. We saw, I think, in the last live stream, yours or two ago. An 8-inch Celestron Edge HD. My scope is unfortunately in a box in storage in Ohio. Tiago, we moved to Southern California. Wow, that's good, no? And don't have everything here yet. That's good news, Martin, I think, no? California has a better weather than Ohio. No, you don't need focal reducer. The focal reducer helps a lot, but you don't need. But if you want a focal reducer, you will have to spend money. Otherwise, you can work with a cheap one, as I was working before. I have videos about it, but you have to crop it because the edges will be all warped, the stars warped, everything warped. Only the center will be fine. Here, with the stars on the next, you can see that the stars are all good until the edges. The distortion you may see is the tracking, due to the track, but they are not distorted, they are fine, more or less. I can be all night and all day, but I have to restart every 1 hour, more or less 1 hour. I never counted it, but I think it's a bit more, because sometimes it passed 1 hour here in the live stream and I still have the platform. But I don't like to leave it. Let me see if... no, it's working. While this is green, mostly green, is because it's working. You see? Each frame is accepted. When it stops, it starts to rejecting frames, of course. It's not tracking. I will save a picture, but I'm not very... Well, we know with the moon it's very hard to capture a nice and clean image. Everybody. Yes. I do it just by watching the sky and feeling the... Usually when I point the camera, I can see immediately if there's a problem or no. Most part of the times, it's not good. It's not perfect, of course. There's always something. Tonight it's the moon, it's the darkness, not the seeing. But I think the thing, it's no dew outside, no humidity, no clouds. So sometimes there are clouds and we can't see them, but the camera captures some greenish. Here there are thin clouds, and sometimes dust also. It's very hard to have a night with a perfect scene. It was me. I bought five memberships. We have an option here in the chat. If you click where's the super chat, and I wanted to test it. We have an option and we can buy memberships for others. You and me, anybody. So I wanted to test for the second time this year. One was in Christmas and another one now. Yes, I also love it. We have to do in a good seeing night or without moon. Just this cigar galaxy to see if we can capture here. You should capture because you do astrophotography. But during EAA session, live, I want to see live here. Actually, it's a shame the moon. Yes, we need no moon, basically, and a good night. A decent night for this galaxy. To see the bursts there. Yes, and especially here near the ocean. It's a hard humidity, and also near cities with high pollution also. Pollution in the sky because the particles get stuck in the dew, and it's very bad for the mirrors. But it's like that. If we don't use the telescope because afraid of the dew, we never use it. Oh, you saw it here on the screen. I didn't. I saw another one before. Southern is cloudy. Meteor. Of course, Martin. Better weather here. I found a focal reducer worked well on the Schmidt-Cassegrain sharp to the edge. In a Schmidt-Cassegrain is different. You can use there are loads of good reducers. You probably have the 0.62, no, or 63 or something. 63, I think, from Celestron, maybe. They have they deal better with the focal reducers, but the Newtonians no. The Newtonians get all distorted at the edges, unless you buy the Stereozone Nexus that I'm using. But it's expensive. It will not be forever. Just thinking that. Be positive. It's not always bad weather. Especially in California. Well, United Kingdom has bad luck with the weather there. why this green bar sometimes goes red. Why is that, and how can he avoid it if it's possible? I use the green bars here. It's a filter. If I make here, I place here a threshold. In this case, I chose 8 because I know that most of the frames will be accepted. They are in the 7s, 799, 744, 722, 685. This is the full width half maximum. Is more or less to keep it simple, it's like the measure of the star. If the measure of the star is higher than 8, it will be rejected. For instance, if right now I go outside and bump the telescope, it will shake, and of course the stars shaking, the camera will have a frame with stars bloated and distorted. So it will reject, it will be a high number here, because the software will measure the star, the distorted stars, and will give them a higher value. And as I have a 8 as a threshold, it will be rejected, so a red frame rejected. It will not be stacked because I don't want those frames to mess with the picture. When the tracking is poor, it happens the same. So this is basically a filter to keep the stars nice and clean in the image that we are watching. Hope it makes sense. Let me adjust the color a bit. The vignetting is impossible to get rid of today, because if I cut too much, I will cut everything. It's the moon. It's the moon. It's the moon. Interesting to know. I live by the place where they built James Webb Telescope, and it is ironic because they are the main source of light pollution. Very interesting, I didn't know that. That makes sense. Bye bye, Alex. Thank you for being here again. I saw one, someone saw another. I will try to see in the replay. But that's a hard thing to do because the replay is large. I don't know, we will see. Yes, the reducer, a faster telescope needs precise collimation, of course. You get used. It's so easy. I had to collimate this 8-inch that it's outside, just because I moved the mirror twice during this week. So I had to collimate it because of that. Otherwise, it will be fine. It holds 4 months. I had stiffer springs. You have to change the springs to stiffer ones. And as you changing the springs, you change the knobs. It's the same work almost. And you get the possibility to use a focal reducer. Yeah, we need good collimation. Well, I never did. Actually, I can do it. Sometimes I record, but now I prefer to do the keep it simple way. In the live streams, if we see a meteor, it will be recorded in real time, and it's recorded. It will be on YouTube, so I can download it. Yes, we live. That's why I moved here many years ago. I did like Martin. I don't know if it was for the same reasons. But I moved with my wife because of the weather. We moved from north. Yeah, pretty fast. Yes, this full width half maximum filter is precisely to do that. And you have also another filter here at the right, it's the brightness, which I don't use, but it's useful to astrophotography. It's very useful for astrophotography because of the clouds, and it's the same system, a threshold, and it cuts the bright filters, the bright frames, and those frames happen when the cloud passes. So if you are doing astrophotography, it's not like, yeah, if a cloud passes here, it will be rejected anyway because I have the filter for the stars. But if is astrophotography work all night, imagine you are all night letting the telescope outside, and then because half an hour of clouds, it messes all the work of the capture. And like that it will stop. It will reject when the clouds come in front of the camera. When the clouds pass in front of the camera. It's a very... I have also a video about this filter, the full width of maximum, because it's so important. No, I thought on that, but honestly, I'm really good at star hopping. In my Portal 5, you can see that I have most of the stars, the most important stars I have on site. And then I like to star hope, like I did outside. And I have the plate solving of sharp cap, so it's an option. Then it will introduce more weight. I have the tail rod and the finder already. Yeah, it's too cold there right now, but it's a good place to watch, of course. Ah, you're from Paris, from France. I have something wrong with secondary mirror at my 8-inch Dob. After collimation is done, when changed to binocular, always recollimate second mirror. To binocular? What do you mean? You changed to binocular. You should not, the second mirror. Look, the thing that I did in the primary mirror right now, moving the primary mirror up. The first time I use smaller knobs, I messed the collimation, I recollimated the secondary, the primary, both aligned. The second time, it was I think yesterday or 2 days ago that I did that job. I changed again the knobs, but I didn't have to change anything in the secondary mirror. I just placed my eye there and it was perfect. The secondary mirror. A beginner that was watching the same as I would freak out because you see the primary all over the place. But that doesn't mean that the secondary mirror is not. I will have to make another video of collimation. The thing is, it's very hard to explain. I'm trying to find the words and I'm not English. I'm trying to find the right words to simplify the collimation. I don't. If I start using the technical terms, a beginner will lose their minds. I have to find a way. I will do soon a simple video with simple language about collimation in the Newtonian to see if helps some people. As binocular, you are referring to an eyepiece? When you change the eyepiece, let me see if I understand. If it's an eyepiece, when you change to binocular, I don't understand binocular. For your setup, Martin, the thing is, different telescopes match different cameras better. You have to send us pictures, Martin. From California. No, from the skies of California. Let me check that ZWO 264. 264. Let me check that. Ah, for the price I can see already. No, no. It's not that one. $264 or $294? $294, no? Will be the 294. I want to show you something. Where is it? Here. American Meteor Society. It's not this one. It's this one. No, it's not this one. Where is it? Okay, you can see here. It's from NASA. This is the QUADRANTID. In our solar system here. See? This is Milky Way. You can see Milky Way also. These are the QUADRANTIDs. For you to have a sense of the difference, for instance, the Perseids in August. Look, they work like this, you see? They are always moving. And for instance, another good one, the Geminids. Look. This is very interesting. Look how fast they are. The ones that we are watching is this one. The QUADRANTID. This is from NASA. See? And this is here, the Radiant, the Big Dipper, here. And here the Radiant, Polaris at the left. This is from meteorshowers.org. Yes, of course they help. Antonio, I still have not managed to get SharpCap to plate solve. I guess I'll just keep working on it. You have to find a way. Look, first, remember this. This has to be here. This star saying tracking. You click here at the right. Click here to keep tracking. Install Astro Tortilla. Search on Google Astro Tortilla and install the Astro Tortilla. You will not use it. And that Stellarium. Install Ascom. I have that in the video. Install Ascom. Then do as I have in the video. And you just have to go here. Let me see if I can remember. You see, I have this telescope. In the telescopes, in the configuration that I have in the video, you go to the configuration and you configure a virtual telescope. It will work. Look, this is always open. When I open Stellarium or SharpCap, it will open also at the same time. We will open this. This is Ascom. It's always on the background. It's open, working. Also look the setup here if it's everything alright. Latitude, longitude, it should be matching. This works alone. We don't have to write anything, I think. Auto on park, track on start. Because this is, some people have made it, as I did, but I know some people have difficulties in doing that. But it's very powerful. You do it once and then it's rejecting. I think it's not tracking. I will have to stop. Let me save here. It's not the day to these galaxies. I think also I should have turned off the light. Because the telescope it's pointing right near the window. Almost to the window. Okay, let's take this one. I can see that already that the nexus work perfectly. Okay, okay. You're not from Paris. You lived in Paris. Bye, Adam. Happy New Year. I'm preparing a very nice video about the Telrad. You will like it. This takes time, the videos takes time. The Telrad, it's good if you have if you can see stars in the sky, if you don't have heavy light pollution. If you have heavy light pollution, the Telrad will not help. You have to see stars because with the Telrad you can triangulate. I will explain that in the video. If you have a sky like mine, Mortal 5, Mortal 6 also, or less, it will help a lot. Yeah, 294. Okay. I was wondering if it was another new camera. Salt and pepper is very nice. Another day, another night, we'll try it. Remember me. Okay, let's see. Sorry, my mistake. When collimation done, change collimator to eyepiece and secondary mirror. What collimation tool do you use, Marcin? The laser, I bet. And secondary mirror change position. I check it after. Put again collimator before any mods. Wait my shop to answer my email. The secondary mirror is not supposed to move. Actually, sometimes you have to tweak the primary, not... I don't even have to tweak the primary. It's so stiff, my collimation springs. They are so stiff. Yeah. Of course. You can see it on in naked eye if you're on the dark sky. Laser collimator, of course. It's the laser. Look, you are from Europe. Buy this. This is a good recommendation. Don't you have? Did you win on my giveaways? Did you win a discount code? You can use it to this. Look, concentrate. Buy the 2-inch. The 2-inch is better. Everything 2-inch. It got the 2-inch as in stock, 92 euros. Well, this back order, the 1.25 back order, but it's from Germany, TS Optics. So they are fast sending. But this one, the 2-inch TS Optics concentrator is like mine. In stock, 92 euros. Buy this. It's the best, simpler tool. I bought this when I bought the first Dobsonian, and I will not change anymore. I have also the link at the description, because I have all my gear. You have the links, or almost all, most part of it. The links at the description. I will leave the link to the concentrator also here in the chat, not only at the description. And I strongly recommend this. Strongly recommend. It's not expensive, and it's a very powerful tool. Very easy to collimate. Look, I also have it here. See? The concentrator. And you will see something like this. This is my 12-inch. Look how good it is to... And I have a trick. I will... If you buy this, I give you that trick. I have a trick to complement this without a laser. You can also use a laser to fine tune, but now I discover a better trick to avoid to use a laser. Just using this concenter to the secondary mirror, and then you see how concentric everything is here. The primary mirror. You can't see here because it's a picture of the smartphone. But with your eyes you will see much more. You will see the reflection of everything, the shadow of the shadow of the secondary mirror, the shape of the secondary mirror, of the focuser, of the collimation tool, the concenter. You can see everything. Very powerful. It's better than a collimation cap. Yes, it depends if you see stars. If you can see stars in the sky, it's the best collimation tool, the best tool to buy after buying a Dobsonian telescope. And you can use it like this, like I have. I have links of this at the description also. It's very important. Let me see if I have. I don't. Yes, I have. I have here a tree bracket, which have at the left the finder, at the middle the tail rod, this tail rod, but you need a dovetail. I have the links, they are cheap, it's not expensive. And then I don't have nothing at the right, but you can, if you want to place something, a guide camera if you need in the future, something like that. I want to thank you to my sponsor AstroArt Finland and to the members for always being there. Remember that for only 99 cents a month you can participate in this project and helping to support this. Of course I have to win money from everything because this is a business. And nobody works for free, of course. We need to hit, and to move on, to survive. And I also have a shop, international shop, where you can buy merch. Look, I'm wearing right now. See? This is one of my. I have loads of clothes from there. To the girls or women. To the kids, Dobsonian power, accessories. They are not expensive and you can help to support the channel. Let me place the meteors. You can help to support the channel also doing that. Also without paying, giving the like to the videos, watching the ads in the videos, subscribing if you're not subscribed to watch more videos and keep on track, stay tuned. Everything helps. But being a member, usually some sensitive information about the channel, I give it only or first to the members. And as you are being handled the stream until now, I will also tell this to the members. They know already more or less because I said a while ago. I was expecting this, there was problems with the shipping, but tomorrow probably it will be a sunny day, and at the afternoon I plan to make a live stream with this new product, the Dwarf 2 telescope. I will not do videos with unboxings and stuff like that. They have a very good tutorial to a quick start. You don't need that from me. What do you want to see with this? It's how it works in real time. And that's precisely what I'm going to do tomorrow. I will demonstrate and test this with you, watching at the afternoon here the sun and the moon. It will be the sun and also, of course, it's day, and also the moon. And later I will do more stuff with this and test this during the night in the live stream. And then I will give my opinion about it, which I don't have yet. So this is the dwarf telescope, a pocket telescope, a tiny telescope. It costs about $400, I think, 500 bucks. It was given to me by the manufacturers, and I will be doing stuff with it. It will be interesting for you to know what we have here. So stay tuned tomorrow. If you see a live stream about the dwarf, it's because it's sunny here, and I will do a shorter live stream to demonstrate in real time. It will be fun. So 2 hours of live stream. Farpoint is also good. Who says Farpoint here? I saw. It's also good, but I prefer the simplicity. It's also like the telescopes. The others are good, but I prefer the Dobsonian. Yes, it's a promising telescope, but I think I have to test it. But I think it's not yet there. Remember that I don't fake. I will tell you all the truth. It doesn't matter to me. Laser bear. Farpoint. Yes, it's good. I like the Farpoint Astro Laser. That one is more reliable and more costly. But look, with the concenter you do it all. And you don't need batteries, laser stuff, and it's more complicated, the Farpoint. It's a good laser. So at least 2 meteors we cocked. One I saw with my own eyes. It was powerful. It was huge. Quebec, Canada. Whew, it's very hard. You have to find online the stores that are nearby, or United States, or because it's the problem. Europe to United States and United States from Europe, it's a problem to buy stuff. So I think the sound was great. It's solved to 2023. Thank you very much again, my precious community. You are lovely people, and I wait for you tomorrow, or in the replay if you can see, of course, to test that beautiful tool. We'll see if it's so beautiful, if it's worth it or not. Thank you very much. Great 2023, and see you tomorrow. Thank you, if the weather allows, of course.